I think one of the biggest challenges manufacturers face, and we've faced it too, scheduling the shop floor. Right? There's so many different departments in manufacturing facilities, and they all have different tasks that all have to be completed in harmony so that everything comes together and is on time. And scheduling all that out can be very complex for one. But there's a point at which your operations start to scale where the traditional methods like an Excel spreadsheet or a simple database just breaks down. Tyler Venree, I'm current president and owner of Legacy Precision Molds. Second generation owner, so I bought the business from my dad, who started it in 1995. We design and build high precision plastic injection molds and the related components. We also do custom machining, as well as a variety of repair engineering changes. And if I go way back, I mean, it used to be every job we got was handwritten on a notepad, a legal notepad of paper. That's where it started, and then that morphed into an Excel spreadsheet that changed and expanded over the years, but ultimately, business grew to the size where it's like Excel just doesn't cut it anymore. It's not going to work.
We knew that we were going to have to do something to stay competitive because our current system was down and dirty, and it kind of did the minimum of what we needed to do.
We had looked at a lot of off-the-shelf ERP solutions, and there were various challenges with that. We had to do a lot of customization to get it to function the way we want.
Quickly became very discouraged because of a lot of the ERP systems are geared for production manufacturing. They have a certain way of doing things, and you can't, you're stuck in a box and you can't really be flexible outside of that.
Our schedule, our workflow, the way things flow through our organization is core to whether we function well for our customers or not, right? So if I can't schedule my work really well and stay on top of that, I'll continually fall on my face. I won't deliver things on time, and that will negatively impact my customers. So it's really core to what we are. But the ironic thing is, when you look into the average off-the-shelf ERP solution, I spent a lot of time on the phone talking to users of these systems, right? Where it's like, and I would ask them a lot of pointed questions, and one of my number one questions was always, how do you like the scheduling? And 9 times out of 10, the people are like, oh, we don't use it. That doesn't work well at all. And it's like, you gotta be kidding me. So here you have this big ERP system, and the one thing that's most core to your business, you don't use it. You just work around it. And so that's ultimately what we got so excited about when we saw HighGear. In fact, when I first saw it, I remember we were talking about it and we're like, there's gotta be something wrong with it. Like, it's too good to be true. Like, based on what I'm seeing, what the initial conversation looked like nothing like this exists out there.
I was super skeptical. Like, there's no way. there's no way. This kind of sounds too good to be true.
I think HighGear offers something that a lot of ERPs just simply don't in a lot of ways. We've been able to add a whole lot more metrics, a whole lot more tracking, data, as well as a lot more user input data, which is great. So we're able to capture and see a lot more of what's going on in our organization from a day-to-day basis. Used to be our old system just had, maybe create a job all the way to shipping it. Well, now we're starting to incorporate some job cost and purchasing and quality metrics to fulfill our ISO requirements. A lot of these things are all handled inside of HighGear, and they're handled really well. Even if you think ERP is probably everything I need to go that route. The capability that exists inside of HighGear, when you really unpack it, it's mind-boggling. The functionality that exists there to grow and to scale your business the way that you want is the one thing that differentiates from all the other solutions. So you really have that flexibility and that open space to create it the way you want it, so you can really run your business the way you need to run your business, not the other way around.